Hey, what's going on, Shadow the Hedgehog fans? Because in today's video, we're going to be looking at the brand new Sonic Movie 3 motorcycle set. Taking a look at the set here. The display on this thing is really nice, man. Just take a look at that display. Oh my god, display presentation on this guy. I like how the figure is not like trapped inside the box and it has a bit of an open window display. It always looks nice for if you want to keep one, in the box. It just gives a better piece on your shelf. But obviously we'll be opening this today, which is a bit unfortunate because honestly it looks nice just like this. Here's the top of the box right there. You got the movie logo, and on the side you got that shadow render we've been seeing a lot lately. On the other side, we just got the old Sonic 2 eye teaser there. And for the back, you got your beautiful glam shot of the bike and shadow there. Pretty sweet. Now this is going to run you back around 20 bucks USD. Not that bad, honestly, considering that the shadow figure alone, the 5-inch one from the Wave 1 movie figures, that is a $15 figure. And I'm going to just tell you this now, but this is not the same exact figure as that. We'll do some comparisons on that later on. But it's still not a bad shadow figure. Especially because you get a pretty sizable bike as well. And if we're going off the price of $15 for just the figure by itself, that would make the bike like $5 to $10. It's not too bad. But yeah, the street date just lifted on the beginning of the month, October 1st for these guys. And as far as I know, they've only been found at Walmart's. But let's go ahead and crack this sucker open. Interesting backdrop. I'm not really sure what that backdrop is supposed to be, but I mean it looks like that's some road, and I guess just the flashing lights because he's going super fast. Alright, so after battling with a crap load of freaking zip ties and cables, he's out of the packaging. Let's go. Man, if I was like 5 years old again, man, I'd be so happy to have this guy, man. Like I would just be going like yeah, it is so fun. Bring, bring. Alright, so here is the figure and bike out of the packaging. And wow, the bike, there's been a lot of mixed opinions and reviews, thoughts, about this bike online. A lot of the common perception, I guess you could say, is that people think the bike looks sort of cheaply made. And I could see that, I guess, especially with on this side. The screws being just open and exposed. That's not the best look, especially since this is the side it comes in the packaging. It's a little weird. But this thing is huge, man, and like it's way bigger than what I thought it was gonna be. So like I honestly kind of like it. It's not bad, especially for the price point. It's not gonna cost you too much. There's also been some videos trending, especially the one I've seen by Tito the OG. Shoutouts to you. And basically in his video, he shows another bike online that you can find on Amazon for about the same price as this. It's a die-cast bike, and it's what this bike is actually supposed to be, but like an actual nice, premium, good, realistic looking bike. And there'll be a picture on screen of what it looks like, and it looks freaking awesome, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, that bike is, honestly better than this one, but I don't have it right now. And, for the same price as this, if you don't have the shadow figure, I mean, might as well go for this because it doesn't look that bad on the outside. But let's take a look, I guess, closer on the outside. Alright, let's go ahead and take a closer look at the figure. Frick, he's a little stuck. Oh, crap. Oh. Frick! Okay, off the bike. You can see he's still in the pose that he was prefixed into. It's kind of funny. Like, did someone from the factory just pre-pose him? That's kind of odd to think about. Oh, okay, snapping his head back into place. It was kind of sturdy, I'm not gonna lie. But it does do a full 360. I'm having a bit of second thoughts with this figure, now that I've taken him out of the packaging. He feels super stiff. Okay, now I'm having some even more second thoughts. So like, what, quadrupled thoughts? Because like, look at the figure here, man. It looks pretty freaking sweet, like posed up like this. It doesn't look bad at all. Alright, so here's side by side the two figures. This is the one from the bike playset, and this is the single release one from Wave 1. And yeah, they look pretty similar, as far back. But this guy has such a sick pose, and this is the best I could manage to get this guy into. Because the real big downfall with this guy is really just going to be the articulation, and more so the lack of it. You know, the bike playset Shadow's articulation is way more in line with what the Jakks figures were, you know, before the movie figures. You know, and while most of the mainline 4-inch figures don't have any elbow joints, this guy, you know, the bike playset Shadow, he does have elbow joints. So that is, you know, a nice addition that makes him stand out from the old guys. And, you know, the fact that he is way bigger. And yeah, going back to these hands, these like open hands, I got pretty used to the closed hands, you know, and being able to open the hands on these movie figures. I thought it was actually quite nice. It's really not that bad, especially because they look so cool with the fisted hands. While this guy, you know, he's never gonna have a full-on closed fisted hands. He's kind of like stuck like a little Lego minifig. But yeah, let's quickly go over the details on this guy and see what's different about him than this really premium one. First off, the most noticeable thing I see here is actually on the face. He doesn't have the glossy eyes that they for some reason gave to the movie figures, and I'm not really sure why. Maybe you know, maybe Jakks was onto something because it kind of works there, and it looks a little weird here. I don't know, maybe I just got used to those eyes, but these eyes really aren't bad at all, so that's kind of a plus. I'm not gonna lie. Head sculpt though, you know, they both look the same. They have similar textures. They're basically the same quality on the heads, except just, you know, your eyes on the side. The spikes, yeah, that's the same. And yeah, they probably just used the same mold, you know, just they didn't do the weird eye thing on this guy. A main big different thing here is that he doesn't have articulation on the waist, so he's not gonna be able to do any hip swivel or, you know, slight ab crunch. Yeah, see, this one has the ab crunch, so he can, you know, swivel side to side if you really desire. Oh yeah, man, no butterfly joints as well. You know, the more I look into the articulation on this guy, the more, like, I just get a little disappointed, but that's not really Jakks' fault. It makes sense, you know, it comes with a bike and a figure. They have to, you know, they have to make money somehow, so they scale back a little bit on that. The head articulation is not bad though, you know, you can go all crazy with him. He does look up and down pretty good, pretty fine. Yeah, no butterfly joints on this guy, so we're going back to, you know, how the figures were before that. And it hurts a little, man, going back. It feels weird, you know, especially because the better movie figure is just there. But I know these sacrifices were probably made, you know, cost reasons, and if we wanted like the same figure with the bike, they would probably charge 30 or 25. So I don't know. You at least do get some elbow joints for, you know, some not too bad articulation there. You can do a cool pose like that. You bring his arm up about there. You can do full-on 360s. Good God, I just broke his hand. Okay, a bit of bad news, but look at this, guys. What is going on? Oh my God. Yeah, my Shadow, his leg popped off, and I kid you not, all I was trying to do was show off the What? Bro, his other leg just freaking popped off, bro. I'm not even doing anything. I don't even want to be a hater, but like, what is going on, man? I'm just simply bending his legs forward. I'm trying to test the articulation. I literally have not even messed with his leg, and you just saw there, it just fell off. Am I not supposed to take the figure off the bike and like mess with his legs? Okay, so I'm having some trouble getting his legs back on too. But one thing I do notice is these legs are different from these ones here. You see that? You see how the leg is attached to the body here on the single release Shadow? It has like a cut here, so it's way more secure in place. Wow, this leg here, you know, from the bike playset, that is nowhere to be found, man. So like, it just popped off, and that really sucks. Well, I guess it's a test the articulation like this. I know this is a very weird way to test it out. But does have knee articulation? Yeah, that's not bad. And the shoes are not on any ball joints at all. You know, it's just your classic Jakks shoe, I guess. You know, detail wise in the shoe though, it looks to be just about the same. Maybe slightly less, you know, ridges and like texture and embossedness. And the color's like a little more dull on this one. Yeah, but you're not gonna get all this cool shoe stuff right here. Up, high bubbles, picture form. Yeah, you're not gonna get any of this that you can do here like that forward on this one, unfortunately. But yeah, that was the Shadow. His legs, do not move them. I warn you, do not move them unless you want to risk doing this to him. Help me. Alright, so let's take a look at the main attraction here. Now this is not the Dark Rider that Shadow has in the games. But yeah, this is the bike he'll be using in the movie. You know, pretty much what it looks like. I think in the movie though, in the trailers and the poster we got actually, I think it does have a gun logo here. I think. And if that is true, it's a little sad they didn't include it. But wow, there's a kickstand. I didn't even see that. What the that's kind of sick, man. I didn't even realize there was a kickstand there. Look at that. Freaking awesome. Oh yeah, okay, that's cool. That makes sense. I don't know why I didn't think about that, but that's really cool for, you know, displaying this thing on your shelf. It does have a clear little part here, you know, you would see through. That looks nice. It gives it a little bit of a texture. The wheels, not bad detailing on them. You know, you have some good paint here, gold pipes, and it goes all throughout, you know, in there for the handle stuff. That's cool. It's all just one piece. Yeah, the wheels, they do spin pretty good. They spin smooth. I'm glad they do. I don't know why. I was a little scared that they just wouldn't spin at all, but I'm glad that's not the case. It's a bit more of a boxy, you know. This kind of looks like a police bike or something. This makes sense though if it is a gun bike in the movie. It has a bit of an orange color scheme, which I think is a bit odd because I feel like red would make more sense, right, for Shadow. The mold on it is nice. I like the seat. It looks pretty refined. Then up here you have your little handle. It does turn left and right to give you a little bit of a rotation, you know, very slight rotation, but it's there. You do have your mirrors with nothing on that. You might want to get that checked, Shadow. And then moving to the back area, we have some more details here. Engine stuff, you know, your good old motorcycle stuff I have no idea about. You have your kickstand, which gets stored right here. The pedals look like little Lego pieces. That's kind of funny. Oh, that's cool. It has a little stud, a little peg. That I would assume is, you know, to lock the figure in place. And to the very back, we have another wheel. Spins good. Looks nice, this little connector. Ooh, the bottom's not bad either. You have your little engine tank. I think it's where the gas goes with numbers on it. And there's even detailing down here. That's nice, you know? I'll take that. Yeah, moving to the back here, we have just a little bit more detailing. Some lights on the back of the bike. And to the other side is where things get a little ugly, I'm not gonna lie. You have your printing here, 2024 Paramount Pictures. Okay. You do get some more detailing here though of you know, your motorcycle engine stuff. But the screws are just open here. They're exposed, bro. Like, tuck away, bro. I'm not sure why they couldn't just tuck over those screws because it makes it feel a little more cheapier than it, you know, kind of already is. But yeah, if you just, you know, keep it on this side, prop it up with the kickstand, that doesn't look half bad. Alright, I got legless Shadow on the bike here. That doesn't look bad, you know, from the front. That looks pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. I like how big the bike is. It scales good with the 5-inch, so they did good on that part. Now, I could try and sit here all day and reattach the legs, but unfortunately, I don't really feel like it. You know, it soured my taste buds a little. You know, I don't want to be a complete hater, because I like Jakks, and I like most of what they put out, but I don't know if it's just mine, you know, that came with bad quality control. But it's just super hard to get the legs on, you know, staying stiff. You know, I put them back on and they fall off the second I move them. So, yeah, I'm just gonna have to put this Shadow to the side. Alright, so I got the Wave 1 single release Shadow on the bike, man. And look at how much smoother that looks, bro. Holy crap. It was such a better experience overall with these open hands, being able to open them. It was way better to clasp it onto the handles. And just the pose looks so much more natural overall. The elbows there, way more natural bend. The shoes, you know, they're a little hard to get on the pedals, actually, you know, the pegs. But I mean, that looks fine, I'm not gonna lie. This thing looks awesome, bro. Shadow looks so sick on here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna leave the Shadow like this on my shelf on the bike. That is so awesome. That is why I wanted this. Look at this recreation I did of the movie poster that they were handing out for Transformers 1. Bro, this thing is insane. Okay, yeah, and I just wanted to try this out with some other scale figures of Shadow. And bro, the bike looks ginormous on the 4-inch mainline Shadow here. And let's quickly try a 2.5-inch movie Shadow here. I don't even think his legs are gonna open. Yep, there we go. That's pretty funny though, I can't lie. Get out of there. Alright, here's Sonic on the bike in a pretty cool looking pose. I like that. He looks good. That's funny. I'm gonna guess all of these movie figures look really great on the bike, you know, and while they probably don't ride the bike in the movie, I mean, screw that, bro. Screw it. You know, just throw Eggman on there. Look at that. That's awesome. I can do that. Man, the best part of this playset is just the possibilities that you can do. Because look, I can put Tails on the bike. Kind of. His legs are way too short. He's not reaching that pedal. Okay, overall thoughts, man. I had a lot of fun playing with this playset. It's super cool and fun. The bike is just such a cool set piece. It is a nice price too, you know, because you get the bike and the figure. But the figure is really not the highlight. I don't know if it was just mine, but I just don't know. It was alright. But it's not a bad entry point, you know. You get the shadow. If you're careful with him, it'll be alright. And the bike, not bad, you know, display. It looks awesome like that. For 20 bucks, you know, it's not bad. You can't really beat that. But man, like the bike looks awesome with the single release Wave 1 shadow. I love that, man. That is a poster shot. But yeah, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more Sonic videos coming up. It means a lot. Thanks for all the support recently. And I think someone wants to say bye-bye. Bye.